y'all are hopeful. So I need you to come on. Hello, hello, hello. I'm loving this music, but it may be drowning me out a little bit. So I need you to come on, come on. Hopefuls, I got an announcement for you. So what I need you to do is to get on your phone and share this with your friends, share this with your fans, share with groups, because we got a special homework I cannot wait to share with you. So if you're on Facebook, go ahead and like my page. And if you're on YouTube, go ahead and hit the bell and subscribe. And we are going to start this time. But what I'm going to do is do what I often forget to do. I need to go ahead and share this to my people. How are you guys doing? This is our last day of January, first month of 2020. This is called daydreaming. Y'all hear that? You feel like all right, so I'm going to hopeMORE and sharing it right now. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Good. Now, it is not the gospel of Jesus Christ. However, the gospel is a great way and a good as to what giving a good news message or a good about tonight. All right, so take longer than it should. Share. Yes. Nope. There we go. All right. So, hey, if you're coming in, go ahead and put your name and tell me where you're watching from. Now, some of you are going to be watching on the replay, so I don't want you to feel like you can't just tell me when you watch it where you're watching it from, because all of it is good. Good. You guys, I really miss you. I haven't done any. Uh-oh. All of it's good, but it's just like a great opportunity for me to catch up with you guys, because I haven't done a real new show. I've done some drop-ins to just drop in, but you'll hear why that's the case in a few seconds, because there's a lot of good things happening. So how are your New Year's resolutions going, if you in fact decided to do some? How many of you guys have been doing the Daniel fast or a complete fast? A lot of people are ending that time with the 21 days. Now is being the 25th of January. How are you doing? Did you complete it strong? I hope you didn't beat yourself up if you didn't. Understand that when it comes to any kind of consecration or fast, God wants you to focus on Him. So if you focused on Him, if you use in place of maybe what you would normally do in watching TV or eating or whatever it is that you fasted, and instead you worship God, you read His word, you spent time with Him, then that is a fast that God can back. All right. So don't beat yourself up. Too many people do beat themselves up, and they really should not beat themselves up. Okay. So I don't even know how long I'm going to be on here. And have you ever just been so full and there's so much you want to share that you're almost afraid that you won't share it all or you'll miss something? And I was just determined tonight to not have my glasses on because of some ad. You know, guys, I've been putting like story on Facebook, and I didn't have any glasses, and I had this nice curly ombre, curly big hair, and I was like, I want to look closer to that picture, but I may have to just, hit the fact that I am San Francisco 49er, February 14th, and be able to see. So, okay, so hopeMORE family, I have something to tell you, and I'm excited to tell you, and I want you to be the first to know that God is up to something. He is up to some great things. Many of you have been with me since the pandemic when I started doing this show more often every week, sometimes multiple times a week. And you've been with me through good and bad 2-hour shows and 30-minute shows. And I want to thank you for that support, because people don't know how much that means to just have people, regardless if they watch it on replay or watch it live, to just come through and just say hi or comment. It really gives me great encouragement, because when I started Hope More, I wanted to be an opportunity to elevate people. And the reason why Hope More is lowercase HOPE, uppercase MORE, one word, is that I wanted to convey every time I said Hope More that you don't have to have a lot of hope in order to expect more. You just can't give up. Faith is greater than hope. Love is greater than all of that. But with hope being the last on the three-prong or the three part totem pole, you don't even have to have a lot of it in order to expect better. If you just don't give up. If you just don't give up. So sometimes I got to preach that to myself, right? Sometimes I got to preach to myself, hope, do not give up. Do not give up. Do not give up. So let me tell you a little bit about what 2023, especially this first quarter, is bringing. If you have a heart for this ministry, I want you to consider some things, and I'll go over it a little bit as I unravel the good news announcement. If you're interested in helping produce, give feedback, advise Hope More in 2023, give an ear, because we have an announcement for you. If you are a commercial vendor or you provide services and you would like to advertise on the Hope More platform, you're going to have an opportunity to, and you'll be one of the first on board. So you'll get deals with your opportunity to do commercials. And I'll talk a little bit about that. And if you would like to potentially do a feature or a spotlight regarding music, arts, travel, do it yourself projects, food, events, give it ear out, because there'll be opportunities. And hey, Hope More is actually a part of Hope More Innovations Media Cubed. And it's Media Cubed because it's Hope More Innovations Ministry, missions, and media all wrapped up in one. And Hope More show was an out, sort of like our first flagship or outlet. But there are other shows that are in production, and in production, maybe pre-production, writing it out, whether it's show on law or church scandals or just something a little bit more specific. So I'm looking for hosts. And not only that, I would love to have guest hosts this year on Hope More. I know you love seeing my face, but I do see eventually not being the face of any of the shows on the Hope More YouTube channel, Hope More Facebook page. But I gotta fit in till I win. But if you're interested in being a guest host, please let me know. And that doesn't mean you have to be in a constant rotation. Just say, yeah, I would love to host something. Maybe you even have a project. Maybe you're a minister or you work in something dealing with production, or maybe you're just curious. You're going to have an opportunity to let me know. So, and what I've been advertising is that while we're waiting on this good news, and I promise you I'm going to share it, is that Hope More is right now on 24/7 on demand for a limited time. You can go to Hope More Facebook page and Hope More YouTube channel and watch. I think we have over 140, 150 shows, and you can watch any show at any time, even this show, on replay or on demand for a limited time, because most likely by the end of February, we're going to be ending that 24/7 demand because of what's happening. So, okay, I keep saying because of what's happening. So, you know what? Without further ado, let's get to getting. You know what? I have a commercial to show you that's going to introduce it. Let me take this off the screen. Oh, God. Oh, I'm so nervous. Y'all praying? Y'all need to be praying for your sis. Y'all praying? It's like I feel like I'm giving like the announcement of my baby. And I don't want y'all to laugh at my baby. So, Remember that I'm an artist and I'm sensitive, a la Erica Badu. So here we go. I think. All right. Are you ready?
Watch Hope More with host Hope Demps on the Daily Gospel Network, the television show created to inspire, encourage, and motivate. Each week, we will provide a dose of entertainment, social commentary, and spiritual insight. This is your opportunity to gain a better understanding of current and important topics from a refreshing perspective, plus creative art, new foods, travel, event reviews, do-it-yourself projects, awesome guests, and so much more. Catch Hope More with host Hope Demps every week on the Daily Gospel Network. Watch Hope More with host Hope Demps on the Daily Gospel Network, the television show created to inspire, encourage, and motivate. Each week, we will provide a dose of entertainment, social commentary, and spiritual insight. This is your opportunity to gain a better understanding of current and important topics from a refreshing perspective, plus creative art, new foods, travel, event reviews, do-it-yourself projects, awesome guests, and so much more. Catch Hope More with host Hope Demps every week on the Daily Gospel Network.
Oh, yay! That is my good news. And in case you missed it, although I played the commercial twice, is that Hope More will have a new platform on Daily Gospel Network. And I'm just so excited for the opportunity. Daily Gospel Network has, and it appears in over 200 million homes. It has like 4 different network streams, including like Roku, Apple TV, um, Amazon Fire Stick. I'm just really, really excited. You're gonna find out more information. I feel like artists who just can't they want to say like when everything's dropping, but they're almost afraid to because there's always things that can set back. But I wanted how can I do this? Can I do this to the side? I'm still learning how to do this. Okay. So what I'm about to show you is the times that I will be on. But again, maybe I shouldn't even show you that part because it's not clear as to exactly when my week will start. But most likely by March and probably in February, I will start. The show will be on 3 different times. It would be on Tuesdays at 7 o'clock, Wednesday morning at 9:30, 8:30 a.m. and Fridays at 4:30 p.m. But I'm gonna give you guys more information the closer we are to it. But here are the times again. Okay, so as you see, is Daily Gospel News Network, or Daily Gospel Network, I should say. I keep saying news. I don't know why I'm saying news. Is a platform that I've actually since I think 2017 has been a platform primarily for church services, preachers in a very traditional format of basically capturing worship services or a pastor sitting down and doing Bible study. What they have is an initiative for talk shows. And if you have a talk show or talk show idea, I may be able to work with you to come up under my umbrella with Hope More Innovations Media and have your talk show featured as well. But I'll tell you more about that as the weeks go along. But I just couldn't hold it any longer. I wanted you to know that this new season 2023, where we have been holding off and creating these shows because I've had all 4 feet, including my hands, in the whole Daily Gospel Network family, learning how they format. The show will be 30 minutes on those platforms. So either it's going to be with older shows that are reformatted and newer shows that are just going to be shorter. But what's really cool, and I don't know if you caught it, is that hopeMORE is going to express other aspects that I've always wanted. In 2014, I started a show called The Hope Show. And in The Hope Show, I had musical guests on. The goal was to have musical guests on every show, a panel on every show, special guests, a do-it-yourself format, and all these things. And during the pandemic, when I started doing the show, because of different things, as well as a lack of staff or opportunity to sort of like splice and edit those type of shows with many features, I didn't have the staff or the assistants. Well, Daily Gospel Network is providing that assistance because they want the new talk shows that will be appearing amongst the church services to really help draw more people to watch their network and see that there's more than just preachers and preaching, but we're going to have informative talk. So you may have heard I mentioned that we're going to deal with events, travel, food, which that's to me is funny. I don't even remember writing that, but actually I have some really great food segments planned. Do it yourself, definitely highlighting artists and musical guests. And I'm just like, I am down. I am down for this. So for those of you who are interested in the other aspects of the newness of 2023, I want to give you a few opportunities to write in. Now, listen, if you're bad and bold enough, feel free to inbox me from hopeMORE Facebook page, post below, or you can also email me at 247hope@gmail.com, 247hope@gmail.com, if you're interested in any of the things that I'm about to bring up as an opportunity as hopeMORE finds another partner and a platform and that's in the Daily Gospel Network. Okay. One is I'm creating an advisory board. If you're interested in being on the advisory board, which will not have a lot of meetings, it would be by Zoom, and it could even be individualized based on your availability, to have you give me your feedback on the show, the commercials, the different opportunities that I'll be providing for my hopeMORE audience, as well as future production. If you're interested, and it would be a term that would end at the end of 2023, please let me know. And if you're the kinds like I have 6 months, I don't have 12 months, I'll take it. But put it in an interest letter and email me or inbox me that. I mentioned that we're going to have commercials. So in the Daily Gospel Network family, we have opportunity to have commercials. So if you're a vendor or service provider and would like to have a commercial for a nominal fee, we would do the commercial for you and put it on the show, probably 30 to 45-second spots. And if you're interested in that, again, inbox me or email me at 247hope@gmail. I would love to get my first commercial vendors in on the low because we want to try demographically where people would probably watch and support. So I have some vendors in mind who I'm already in relationship with. So don't be surprised or ignore my call. So I'm excited about that aspect of the Daily Gospel Network. I mentioned that we are going to be doing features and spotlight guests. So if you are a musician or artist, if you love travel, even a travel agent, if you are planning a big event, or you just want to do commentary on food or travel or do it yourself, let me know because I would love to have you on and film you doing a feature or a spotlight. And as I mentioned, I'm looking for guest hosts, but in particular, when we finally get the go ahead for our first show, highlighted on Daily Gospel Network, I want to do like a viewing party via the internet, and I would love to have someone do the premiere hosting. So I want to hold auditions. So either you can send me videos of you doing like a 1 to 2 minute hosting exercise, or you will be available on the days that I'm doing auditions, and you just say, hey, these are the days I'm available. Feel free, and you don't ever have to have hosted before, but if you've hosted, say you recorded, you were the person, the MC at a, I don't know, a talent show. It doesn't have to be something on television or film, but let me know, because I would love to get my hopefuls, my Hope More family involved. And if you're interested in being a guest host throughout the year, let me know, because like I said, I'm trying to work my way out of the hosting chair. Okay. Well, I mentioned that as DGM builds the Daily Gospel Network, we will be limiting the past shows, because a lot of those shows will be refurbished and refreshed in a new format on Daily Gospel Network. Now, this you can help me with. If you're watching live or watching on a replay, I want to hear from you. If you've watched and been watching for a while, even on replay, could you tell me what your 3 top favorite Hope More shows are? And hey, it may be that you've only seen 3. Tell me which ones you like best and why you liked it, because I am looking at doing some shows either over or an updated version of it, or have a counterpoint to include in the show. So I would love to hear your feedback, because if you've watched any of my shows, then you must have shown some interest in the fact that I provide information that I'm hoping is countercultural, Christian inspired and centered, but also with a very realistic, practical sense of what's happening in society and how it actually impacts our lives as believers, as Southerners, as African Americans, even though my demographic is broader than all those things. But if you identify with this show at all, I would love to hear what you may think, or what are your favorite shows. Now, you've heard me say it. And you know what? You guys tell me what you think. I was thinking about different, I don't want to call them fan bases, but audiences of different people in social media and in the entertainment world, and they often have a special name for their fans or their audience or their constituents. And Creative Air, Chris and Maya Dawson, last year when I did a consultation with them, one of the things they suggested was um, calling my audience hopefuls. And I was like, oh, I like that. And then I was like, well, I got to make it a little bit special. So I got to like capitalize the F, make it 2 L's. But I don't know. What do you think? Hopefuls spelled this way, or maybe just HOPEFULS, the regular way hopeful with a plural would sound. But yeah, I like calling you hopefuls. So instead of starting all my shows with, hey, my Hope More family, I mean, hey, hopefuls, because if you're on this show, if you're watching this show, you're hoping for a little bit more. Now, I've gotten a question about 30-minute format. Let me see. How I can see that to make sure I can answer it. Because I definitely want to answer when it's hot. Uh-oh, can't get it there. Let me do it this way. Uh-oh. How long is the season? I might only be able to stay for 30 minutes or so. Okay, the season itself, the number of weeks for the season has not been yet determined, but starting whenever the gospel network, the Daily Gospel Network, starts showing the shows, there will be 30 minutes. In fact, 28 minutes content and then an intro and an outro. My shows traditionally have been an hour. So I will still continue to do live shows, and then it'll be edited down. So you'll have an opportunity to watch it, whatever the length is of that particular production. But when it comes to its display on the Daily Gospel Network, it will be 30 minutes. And I know people don't usually have an hour to watch it, but sometimes when it comes to doing live, it's not enough time to edit while you produce. You just go ahead, and people watch in bits or watch very little and then leave and come back. So hopefuls, what do you think? So you're going to start hearing me say little coin phrases like Elecast. That's elevating broadcast. That's what I'm hoping hopeMORE does. And I'm taking that back from the Hope Show that I started in 2014. We wanted to Elecast and not just broadcast. We saw ourselves as elevated or elevate television. So we're Elevision. You're going to be hearing these terms that are going to be particularized to the hopeMORE family. And I just wanted to, again, share with you who may not know or heard me at the beginning or our past show that hopeMORE became the flagship production because of hopeMORE Innovations Media Cubed. I couldn't do the cube on here. But as the CEO of it, I am looking to produce other shows, even if it's just a series and it's not throughout the year. But my CEO is Chief Elevation Officer. Because again, at hopeMORE, we know it doesn't take but a little bit of hope to expect more if you don't give up. So if you're interested in any of those things, please email me at 247hope@gmail.com. Feel free to post below or to inbox me on hopeMORE. And you can even tell me congratulations if you think congratulations. Now, if you check out the Daily Gospel Network, you will see that for the most part, the show is, or the network has a lot of content of church services. So they're creating other networks that will be focused more on talk show and variety type opportunities. So I love being at the ground floor of the Breakthrough Talk Show. So I'm hoping to improve my format and be a part of that groundbreaker. But once I get more information, I'll let you know. So please comment below how you feel in this new announcement. I'm excited about it. And I know it's a lot of, I'll let you know it is coming soon. And it is coming soon. And like I said, I feel like a recording artist who doesn't want to give a date for the record to drop because things are still changing up. Like that quick commercial you just saw that I'll play again before I end. The commercial gives different dates than what the dates and times I was told. So they're like, it's going to take a week to finish that and change it. So I was like, well, let me hold off. But I already said that I was going to give you guys an announcement. So I didn't want to disappoint. I wanted to give you an announcement. And just, more than anything, and it may sound really religious, but could you pray for me? Pray for hopeMORE. I'm really nervous in some ways. And like I said, it feels like my baby is going out to the world. And I am really excited in a lot of ways because I want to do better and more. And I want to figure this thing out because I believe I'm called to it. So if you feel like you would love to guest host, if you feel like you would love to do a commercial to promote an event, a product, a service, if you would like to be on the advisory board, if you at all have any interest in doing a feature spotlight, do it yourself or food or event or travel segment, let me know. Again, if you would, just reach out to me at 247hope@gmail.com, 247hope@gmail.com. And I'm going to leave you with this because I'm going to end showing that commercial again because I'm excited about it. But for those who may have missed it, but let me get off of all these things. And again, hopefully I'll soon be describing, if you're interested in doing a talk show and adding it to Gospel Daily Network, I'll have an opportunity to bring you on through hopeMORE Innovations Media. So I'm excited about that. So I hope you guys are praying for me. And here's one thing that I do want to share, that there's going to be opportunities if you would like to give towards the hopeMORE show, to give towards this opportunity. I want to give you what we were told to give you, our little Cash App, but I just more so wanted you to see the graphic, okay? Because I'm looking at this. This is more so the graphic for when I get on daily, the Daily Gospel Network. So I'm gonna show you here. Okay, God, that's deleting. So again, I just want to show you time and play commercial, and I'll see y'all. I love you. Thank you, hopeful. Thank you for introducing new line on gospel. Please contact Kevin Hope at com. Love you.
Watch Hope More with host Hope Demps on the Daily Gospel Network, the television show created to inspire, encourage, and motivate. Each week, we will provide a dose of entertainment, social commentary, and spiritual insight. This is your opportunity to gain a better understanding of current and important topics from a refreshing perspective, plus creative art, new foods, travel, event reviews, do it yourself projects, awesome guests, and so much more. Catch Hope More with host Hope Demps every week on the Daily Gospel Network. Watch Hope More with host Hope Demps on the Daily Gospel Network, the television show created to inspire, encourage, and motivate. Each week, we will provide a dose of entertainment, social commentary, and spiritual insight. This is your opportunity to gain a better understanding of current and important topics from a refreshing perspective, plus creative art, new foods, travel, event reviews, do it yourself projects, awesome guests, and so much more. Catch Hope More with host Hope Demps every week on the Daily Gospel Network.
Yay. Well, Father, just thank you for this opportunity. I thank you for my hopefuls, my Hope More family. And I pray that you bless them, God. And I just pray over this offering, this show, that it would be pleasing in your sight, that we would offer opportunities to consider justice and to bless families and to share light. God, I just ask for favor. And if there's anybody watching this show who wants to be a part of it, and maybe they're like, I don't know if I have time, or I don't know if I know enough, or, I just don't know. God, I just pray that you would lift any fear and trepidation, and that they would just reach out if they're interested, and at the very least pray. Lord, I thank you for this opportunity and this time in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. So I'm going to leave you with, again, just showing you a few of the posters and reminding you the different opportunities that are available. God bless you. I love you, and have a wonderful Hope Day. Because we don't do no humps around here. Mm-hmm. Bye bye.